Thank you for joining us. Welcome to LumioseStation.
Yo, what's up, other buds, and welcome back to LumioseStation, and welcome back to Pokémon Art Academy. I totally just dittoed the way Tara does her intro for her Art Academy series that is already finished, and that's because, you know, she was able to do it in back-to-back days, and I have to wait apparently 1 or 2 weeks every time. But no, it's actually, I mean, if I recorded them the way I should be, then you guys should be getting them every week, and if not, then my bad, my fault. So guys, how you guys doing? You doing good over there? You doing good? All right, Hall of Fame, let's do it. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way, to anybody who you know, had a special someone to celebrate it with. And to the ones that didn't, don't worry, guys. Don't worry. We're going to talk about that in this episode. And I'm going to tell you not to worry. But I'm going to explain why. But anyways, Hall of Fame, guys. Snowwolf 1995. Congratulations. You are this week's champion because you epitomized love with Pokemons and love discs. It's in the freaking name. They're shaped like hearts, obviously. There is no better match for Valentine's Day art than this. Thank you for submitting that. You are this week's champion. At 2 slots, United Commenter. This guy keeps providing the top notch of stuff, seriously. And he's the only other person to provide a Valentine's Day image for Art Academy. And I appreciate you, United Commenter. It's actually pretty cool. I love this Moochum. I love the Rose Raid. It's pretty badass. The only thing I would say, United Commenter, is that you are submitting too much. I do not have enough space to feature you. You're even 2 times a week. There are still pieces of work that I have yet to get to. So I don't know if you're like trying to pre-send them for the year or whatnot, but you know what, you just keep doing it. You keep doing it. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Anyways, 3 slot Chikorita Chicks, thank you for sending in this Butterfree. She actually sent this in a little while back, and it's good to see that you're a lot more consistent with it now. It's good to see that you're sending them in on a weekly basis. I don't know if being a champion last week helped you stay motivated, but if that's the case, then I'll be sure to make sure that everyone gets the champion slot at least once. That way I can you know, light a fire under some of you guys. But either way, guys, I appreciate all of you. And at the 4 slots, we have United Commenter again, and I'm gonna tell you why. This is because for this episode, these are the 4 newest ones that I hadn't used yet. And so United Commenter right here, he has a parody of my Bulvariants, which, if you guys don't know what a Bulvariant is, you'd have to go to my channel. And I think this time the link will actually work. in the other Art Academy episodes, it hasn't worked, and so hopefully this will be the episode where it does. In the description below. Bulbarians are essentially, I grab a Bulbasaur and I just start creating a bunch of like a lot of like alternate forms based off of other Pokemon. So it's a pretty cool way to spread the Bulbasaur love while retaining what people love about their specific Pokemon. So thank you, United Commenter. That's actually some Bulbarian love is always appreciated. Yeah, number 5 slot, we got Leonidas videos. Leonidas, you sent this a while ago. I apologize for taking so long to send to use it. We actually did have a flurry of images sent in last week, and so that was probably what caused it. But Leonidas, I had to dig deep to find this one. You sent this one a couple weeks ago, I think, and I appreciate you, man. Appreciate ya. Oh my lord, what is going on? I cannot say that right. At the 5 slot, thank you, Leonidas, for sending that in. And I had to dig even deeper to find this number 6 by TJ Moon Studios. The dude's probably watching this going like, what the how? Like 3-4 weeks ago, I never thought it would get featured. You got featured, man, because nobody else sent in anything. Nah, honestly, we just ran out of different people that had sent in stuff. I still had some stuff from United Commenter. And I think if I had looked deep enough, I think I would have found something from Volvo P6, who I believe this is the first week he isn't nominated, or he's not in the Hall of Fame. I don't think he, I don't know, I didn't check to see if there was like an older image that I hadn't used of his, but I'm pretty sure there is. Anyways, Volvo P6, I apologize if you're watching this. I don't think he submitted anything the last week or so though, since the Luffy and Attack on Titan, which by the way was amazing. Oh my lord. So let's just into the academy now, guys. Let's see what we getting ourselves into. I'm using my tablet stylus now, which I never thought to use before, which is beyond stupid. We're just here, you know, two creatives with two tablets and two giant styluses that we already know are very comfortable on our fingers, and I'm right here trying to decide what I was gonna use as a stylus. I was on the verge of using a toothpick, just so you know, and that is not a joke, because last week I was using the tip of a mechanical pencil, hoping that it wasn't going to be too sharp and it wouldn't cut into the touchscreen. And the week before that, I believe I was using like the super thin eraser pencil that I have, or eraser clicker. And so yeah, this is about the most logical use right now. What I'm using right now, a stylus for, you know, to replace a stylus, and this is a lot more comfortable, so it fits perfectly. It might actually work out better than the official 3DS stylus. So we're just gonna go into lessons. Then we're gonna look at the starter novice, no, novice finale, no, apprentice course, no, apprentice finale. Is that where we're at? I think it is. We got it. It's Pikachu. Okay. Test your skills with a shaded drawing of Pikachu. Brings together the skills you learned in the apprentice course. Fine. We're just gonna start the finale, and yeah. All right, guys. So Valentine's Day. So what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to go over what me and Tara did, or do you want to go over other stuff? I guess. Let's see. Welcome to the finale of the Pokemon Art Academy Apprentice course. Upon completing this exercise, you will graduate to the next rank. In this course, you've learned to apply shading and highlights to your Pokemon drawings. You've also become familiar with a range of new tools and features. Now it's time to bring these new skills together in a painting of Pikachu. It's been a lot sticking, but we're up to the challenge, right, Pikachu? Bulbasaurus? My bad. As you probably know, Pikachu is an electric type Pokemon. What? Okay, these actually look a little fatter than their usual skinniness, so I think it's pretty cool. They try to chubbyfy them and make them cute, but it's not gonna work. I still resent you. Let's see. They can share electric current with each other via electric shocks if they need to. I'm not sure what they would need to for, but they have it. You can tell if a Pikachu is female because it has a shallow notch at the end of its tail. It's kind of shaped like a heart. I'm going to draw a male one, but you're welcome to draw a female one if you'd like. Let's make a start by sketching a pencil outline. That sounds weird. Let's make a start. That's not a sentence. Let's make a start by sketching a pencil outline. Use the construction shapes to start you off, and feel free to use different marker sizes. Okay. Okay, what do I do? What is this? What happens when I start drawing? Oh, okay, I get it now. I get it. Okay. So just start, is it just everything? It looks like it's everything. I'm having a hard time telling underneath these lines, but it looks like we pretty much are doing a rough sketch of everything, which is pretty cool. Okay. Hi guys, Valentine's Day. What did me and Tara do? Me and Tara, oh my lord, I could barely see it through the background, or through the color shapes, or color outlines. But I think that's the point. Okay. See, that's weird. It's like I know I'm doing it right if I don't see the line, which is fucked up. So we did for Valentine's Day. We actually woke up a little late, as usual. Around 2 p.m. It's pretty late. I would say it's pretty late, but at the same time we go to sleep pretty late, like 3, 4, 5 in the morning sometimes. So it's not that crazy. We started the day by being a little bit underfunded for what we needed, for what we wanted to accomplish. We wanted to accomplish wanted to be able to get a decent breakfast, go to some places, have a little money to buy certain things, because it was the first time she had actually gone out to explore Chicago a little bit, and wanted to make sure that we had enough money to like let's say we wanted to stop by like the Lego store, the Disney store, or something like that. We wanted to make sure that we had a little bit of money for that. and we wanted to make sure that we had enough money for dinner, and we wanted to make sure that we had enough money for a hotel afterwards, because as you guys know, we are in a transition period right now where or maybe you guys don't know, but we're at our folks, or sorry, our folks, my folks, we're at my folks' place right now, and luckily we have found some people that are actually ready to move out. Also, it's hard to find. It's hard to find in this community. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of aspiring PokeTubers, for whatever reason, are sheltered. They're sheltered people. No, they're not sheltered. They just like they're a lot of them go to school, so you know, it's in their best interest to stay at home, and a lot of them work a lot. So the ones that do have their own place are already kind of settled, and so it's really hard to just find that in between. Like, okay, we need to find someone who's ready to move out, that maybe hasn't moved out or is in a place right now and is about to move out, and it's all about timing. It's all about timing, and then like at the same time finding someone that you know you can get along with. And I believe we have found that. I believe we have. So pretty happy about that. Pretty happy. We're gonna have a little mini YouTube house or YouTube apartment. Sorry, not really a house. But if it was a house, it would definitely work out better, because then we wouldn't have to. Because noise is still gonna be a problem. It depends who we get as neighbors. But at the same time, it's not like we're screaming. It's not like we're screaming. We just need the immediate like I don't know, like the little radius around us to be quiet. That's all. And an apartment does accomplish that, I believe. Like there should be no reason why someone will be you know, like why we'd be able to hear somebody that isn't living there at our place. Like there should be at least enough space for us to be able to record in. Let's see here. This is coming out a little bit weird. I don't know, Pikachu. I don't know, Pikachu. Whoa. So let's get back on track. What was I talking about? I was talking about yeah, so like I said, yeah, we at the moment are staying here, my folks, and then PAX East, and then hopefully after PAX East we'll just already be like on the verge of just, you know, bolting out of here, because it does hinder our channel a little bit when we don't know when we can record reliably, you know, and it does affect our mood too, and that's a pretty big deal when it comes to wanting to be creative. And so just having our own space is worth every single dime, just because of how much better it is for our psyche, how much better it is for what we're trying to do. And let's see, it should be fine here. Yeah, that looks ish, that looks whatever. It looks. We're just gonna move forward. Yes. Okay, we're going to add the base colors using paints. Okay. Ew, I get the new paintbrush skin. Or I get even a new, what the hell? Even this early in the painting, we can start to think about where the light source is. Okay. Remember the opacity settings from Jirachi lesson? By varying the opacity of your strokes, you can start defining the light and the shade. The yellow areas facing the light should be stronger in color than the ones in shadow. So, guys, I would like to say that when I'm reading sentences, I can read them fairly okay, but my problem is that I'm so focused on reading them properly that I don't try to take time to understand what they're saying. So whatever he just said, I'm sure I said it right. I don't know what he said. I don't remember. Seriously, for the life of me, cannot tell you what he said. He said something, but at least I read it right. At least maybe you guys know what he said, but I don't. He said something. I just for the life of me cannot remember. Okay, I'm just gonna stroke. Oh my lord, no! Why does it erase that? It erases the. That's horrible. So what? I'm supposed to like draw around it, or okay? I'm guessing that's why it looks so sketchy. Get it? Anyways, so yeah, so we managed to get what we needed, thanks to some projects that I had finished earlier in the week that did come through with their payments, which is a big deal. And I believe we needed like maybe like one favor to actually come through for us to just make sure that we were gonna have enough. And we did get that favor, and so we were able to embark on our Valentine's Day journey. I believe we ended up with a little bit more than we thought we would have, and we definitely took advantage of that. Um, so, so yeah. So Tara hadn't visited downtown in a while, or no, she hadn't visited Chicago really. Like she had yet to explore it for the couple months that we've been here. I would say maybe what is it like 3 months, 4 months, three. We've been here since November, ish. Um, so it's been like 3 months. And since then, she has yet to explore Chicago, and I wanted to make sure that she did. And so we went out, but all right, so problems already started. Like the moment we went out, problems already started. It was freezing. It was freezing. Oh my lord, it was super cold. Like we were walking and it was nice and whatnot, but then the moment we found like a store, anything that was even remotely interesting, we would just like walk in there real quick just to absorb some of the heat, and then go back out again to try and continue the journey. So we we went to Blix, I believe. We went to Blix first, and it was pretty cool. We wanted to see, what we had I think we had a coupon for that was due to expire the day after, and the coupon was for 40% off one item that wasn't on sale. That's a pretty big deal. 40% off, like 10% off. Okay, at that point you're just like, okay, they're telling me is I don't have to pay tax, but that's stupid because they could have marked it up 10% to make up for it. 20%, you kind of start thinking it's a little interesting. 30%, you're like, hey, it could be pretty. That could help me out a lot if I buy something that's like, like $9 all of a sudden $6. That's a kind of a big difference. And then 40% is already like, oh shit, like that's not even like a buy one get one half off thing. That's a get one almost half off kind of deal. So had to take advantage of that, guys. Had to take advantage of that. And we got her a sketch notebook that yeah, we got her a ring sketch notebook that opens up or spiral sketch notebook, I guess you could say, that has the ring on the top. That way, when she's drawing from side to side, she doesn't have to worry about the ring getting in her way, or the spiral getting in her way, which is pretty cool. And I already had a grid notebook coming in the mail, so I didn't really need much. I believe all I did was, what did I do? I was gonna buy a mechanical pencil, but I already had one at home, and so what I did was actually like that little, how they'll have like the little detachable part where a little detachable part which you can use to clip to like your pocket or like a notebook or whatever. I'm not really proud of this, but sometimes you gotta do it. The struggle is real, guys. So I just grabbed one from one of the pencils that they had over there, and now my pencil doesn't look as ugly anymore. It looks okay. I still don't have the eraser tip for it, or the eraser cover for it, but at least it doesn't look like completely broken down. And I do have a bad habit of just completely destroying my pencils. Like I go surgical on them. Even Tara's pencils, like I like sometimes I just take them apart. She's like, "Where's the rest of this?" And I'm just like, "I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why I do this." I guess just to keep busy sometimes, or just to feel like I am, even if I'm not. Or just because I'm an all-around curious person, I guess. So yeah. I went to Blix. I really can't remember what I got. I got something. I know I got something. What did I? Oh, I got an eraser pencil. That's what I got. I got an eraser pencil, but this time, all right, the last one I had was actually super thin, but this one was a little bit thicker, but it was flat. It's flat, so it's flat, and it's kind of medium sized, and it's perfect for the grid notebook that I have, because the space it takes up is about like half a grid square, I guess. And so it really fits what I was looking for. It really fits what I needed it for. It's really cool. And now combined with the other one that we have one for each size of yeah, we have one for each, for each kind of situation. We have like the really huge eraser for, erasing like half a page if we need to. We have the really tiny one if all we really want to do is just like take off like the little corner and redraw the corner without having it affect the whole drawing. And then we have now like the little medium one, which is pretty awesome, which kind of is all around. Like it can still erase half a page. It just, you'd have to waste a lot of it. But all in all, pretty happy with it. All in all, pretty happy. Also, this Pikachu, oh my lord, he looks scary as fuck when I'm zoomed into it like this. It's like, love, love. Supposed to be a Valentine's Day Pikachu. This is not. Oh god. Okay. Oh, I should have drawn the heart one. I mean, I can still do it, but I kind of don't want to anymore. Okay. And I gotta grab this other thing. I don't even know what some of these colors are. What is this? Is this the cheek? Yeah, that has to be the cheek. Okay. Also, I like. Okay. I see what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to not really care about the lines that like, you know, going over, because that's supposed to be part of the style. I'm supposed to just have them loosely be there. If anything, mine are a little thicker than what they would want, but whatever. So anyways, where was I? We went to Blake's, got some art supply stuff. I apologize to you guys if art supplies aren't really your thing. For me, it's not a boring topic, because art supplies for me are like, every time I see one, I just imagine the 20 possibilities that I will never use it for, you know? And I buy it anyways. And then it's there and it's like, wow, I have it. And then like 3 weeks later, it's like, I still have it. What do am I ever gonna, whatever. It's cool to have just in case. You know, like just in case I get inspired to do that thing that I'm never gonna do. Just in case. It's always nice to have. But yeah, I went to Blake's, and then after that, I don't know, we like stopped by some earring place where, you know, we were trying to figure out why they were rushing us at first, and the reason why they were rushing us is because they were about to close. So we were like that annoying last customer that managed to get in right before they were about to start closing. And they're just like, can we help you with anything? And we were like, no thanks, because we were completely oblivious to the fact that they were about to close. And we're just like, and then the other lady comes in and she's like, did you find everything okay? And we're just like, no thank you. And then we just continue just searching around, you know, like the uninformed people that we are. And then we finally got the hint when somebody was trying to come in, and they're like, sorry, we closed. And then they're like, oh shit, oh, like you're about to close. That explains so much. I just thought you were being a bitch. So you know, like they had like, I don't know, they had like earrings, I guess 2 for $7. And the reason why that's important to mention is not because I'm an earring guy, but because Tara couldn't pick her second one. But to be fair, she would have been able to if she knew that we had to you know, decide right away. So this is one of those things where it's like, screw it, we'll just take one at regular price regardless, just so that we can stop getting mean mugged by the cashiers who were just like, when will these people leave? So yeah, we got out of there, and then we saw like there was like a Target that I think the Target was before the earring place, but regardless, the point of the story still remains. We got to, actually I can use the opacity, can't I? The lowered opacity for these eyeballs. Yeah, that's what they're. Oh, that did not work out too well. Okay, I was trying to find, where's the gray? Am I supposed to use the gray from the background? Huh. What if I just use this gray? Okay, see, that's not too terrible, I guess. I don't know if I'm doing this right at all, but whatever. Pikachu. So yeah, anyways, at the Target, we decided to get an Elite Trainer box. Yas. We're trying to make sure you know, at first we were a little skeptical about getting there. We were a little worried because we had gone with 31 boosters without getting an EX. Like 31, that's ridiculous. And even 7 packs into this one, we still didn't get an EX. So okay, we're 38 boosters in and no EX, and we finally got one, an Aggron EX. You know, I don't mean to complain. You know, it's not a Mega EX or anything like that, but we'll take it. Honestly, we'll take it with the luck that we've had. We'll take any EX. They're all our friends at that point. It was pretty cool to finally get one. And after that, we went to Cheesecake Factory. I mean, we did stop by a gift shop store to get something for her sister, and that's important because the problem with being the problem with wanting to do creative stuff as your main source of living is that you tend to make money as you need it, not as you're forced to work it. You know what I mean? Like some people are forced to go in 40 hours a week, and they'll, what they get paid is the same, week in and week out. For us, it's a little different. It's more like, okay, what do we need? Okay, okay, then I could afford to take, I could afford to take more time doing this or doing that, and that's not the right way to do it. It really isn't. But that's kind of just how it's, that's how it ends up being. And zoom out a little bit and do the same thing over here. It's kind of how it ends up being, and with that comes worried parents that feel like maybe it's not going so well, and so I don't know. It was good to be able to show not only her sister but her parents that, listen, she's doing fine. You know what I mean? She's doing fine enough. Like, here's a gift. See, we're not like eating out of a trash can. Like, it's fine. Like, see, like she could still send gifts from time to time. It's not, it's not a big deal. It's not that big of a problem. I should be using a bigger one for this, shouldn't I? Like this. See, that one works a lot better. Let's go back. Let's go back. I'm trying to figure out how far we can go back. This is pretty impressive. This is already more times than Photoshop can go back. That's a clean 10 right there. Okay, that might be a little too much. Maybe a little smaller. Let's see. That's okay. Just go a little smaller. Yeah, see, none of that's really making me feel safe. I don't feel good about that. That's okay. No, I still don't like it. I don't like any of this. I'm just gonna go back and then just color it over with some black to even it out a little bit, but I don't like any of that. I didn't like how any of that happened. Hey, that looks pretty cool. That's in weird fade. But, okay, here we go. It worked out way better on the first side than it did on the second side. Second side kind of, I don't know, kind of just didn't work out too well. We could try fading in some yellow again. See, this is why I'm not a shading guy. I can't do this. No! This is why I need vector. Whatever. That's fine. Let's just go back here. There you go. See, okay, that doesn't look that bad. That looks okay. Okay, we're just gonna go with that. What was I talking about? What the hell was I talking about? I can't even remember right now. We went to Cheesecake Factory. There you go. Cheesecake Factory, and the wait was, they said it was gonna be like an hour and a half, but part of that I think is to dissuade people from wanting to wait at all, and then just have them be like, man, fuck this place, and then just leave. But the people who are experienced enough with these kinds of situations, they know better. They know that it's not gonna be a 1.5 hour wait, and so we just decided to tell them, okay, that's fine. And then 30 minutes we got our pager, and then like 10 minutes after that we got the call to go in. So relatively short wait. I had, what did I have? I had, oh my lord, I had like what do they call it? They're like I don't want to call them chicken nuggets because they're not chicken nuggets. They're chicken strips or something like that. Chicken tenders. There you go. So they're like long chicken tenders with like mashed potato, and the mashed potato is amazing. Like that has like pieces of, it's like mixed mashed potato. It has pieces of potato that isn't mashed in there, and mashed, and you get like gravy, and then you get like barbecue sauce for the chicken, and it's like really really good. And Tara got some spaghetti. And yeah. And then after that, we just went back to the hotel, and we're finally able to sleep until whatever time we wanted, and not be awakened by other people in the house waking up and having their super loud conversations right next to our room. So that was nice. The breakfast was crap though, but being able to sleep as into whatever time you wanted, it was nice. So to dive more into the subject, guys, Valentine's Day. That was actually the first Valentine's Day I've had, I believe, with a partner. The other previous girlfriends that I've had, just for whatever reason. Maybe they were just seasonal, apparently. Like they were just, you know, like they were in stock for this for the winter season, I guess. And then by the time things started getting a little warmer, they kind of just flew away, or I don't know. Obviously, that's not the real case. It just didn't work out. But for whatever reason, that was the first time. I think that was the first time that either the first or the second. If it was the second, then the first time was not notable enough for me to remember. But yeah. So I'm coming at you guys today with both perspectives. I'm giving you the perspective of a guy who was lucky enough to have his partner for Valentine's Day, and a very amazing partner, the best partner I've had by far. And you know, I'm coming at you from a very lucky perspective, and from a not so lucky one in previous years. So let's start adding some shading. Okay, we've done plenty of this in the apprentice course, so I hope you feel confident. Oh, sirs, and I know all about shading by now, Professor. That's very reassuring to hear. Use the opacity settings to blend the shading in with the base colors. A good trick is to leave a little bright yellow at the edges of on the shadow side. This creates a backlit effect, as if the light is coming from behind Pikachu. Okay, alright, I got you, big dog. Alright, we're gonna grab this, we're gonna grab that, we're gonna grab, see, the thing is, they're all highlighted, so they don't even care what I'm using. They're just like, use whatever. It's okay. But yeah, so let's start with the unlucky side, I guess. Valentine's Day, it was never really something I thought about too much, if I'm being honest. And a big reason for that was because before I wasn't part of a community this big, you know, like it wasn't me following, like, you know, hundreds of people that on Valentine's Day, you know, would just, obviously not all of them, but you know, a decent portion of them would just be like, you know, hey, right now for Valentine's, all this other stuff. Like, yeah, it's people on Facebook and whatnot, but Facebook is I would say it's a little easier to ignore than Twitter. I don't know why. This is Twitter. I don't know. It's because with Twitter, it's their every thought. You know what I mean? For the most part, it's like their every thought that they want people to know. So it's a little bit different. On Twitter, you don't have to worry. With Facebook, it's more just like a person will just post something significant for the day, and then just leave it at that. And for Valentine's Day, you kind of already get the gist of what they're going to be posting. Whereas Twitter, it is completely possible for one person on Valentine's Day to have only 1% of his tweets, his or her tweets, have anything to do with Valentine's Day. So it's a little different. Yeah, with Facebook, it was just easier to ignore. Just don't log into it. Just don't, like, you're not gonna miss much anyways, because not much goes on Facebook on a daily basis regardless. I feel like I'm doing this way too dark. I am. Okay, I gotta go back. Yeah, like I'm giving them spots, man. This is like a Spindle version of Pikachu. How do I make sure not to give him so many spots? I'm going way back. Can I go further? I can. Oh my lord, this thing holds a lot of memory. Going all the way back. Not bad. Good job. Okay. See, it's telling me to use that one, but I don't trust you. Why should I trust you? That just feels weird. 'Cause that's a pretty big brush, and I feel like it's too big. See, like it's covering the eyes and everything. That's way too big. What's wrong with you? Let's use a smaller brush. There we go. Let's try this out for size. That's not too bad. It's still a little big though, but whatever. Yeah, see, that's still a little too big. I'm gonna use that for the body, but yeah. Yeah, see, that's way too big. Oh my lord. Why do people expect you to use that? That covers up the arm in just one stroke. Okay. But yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, from the bad side. Never really paid too much attention to it, but I believe Twitter is a little more of a popular choice right now. Like, the numbers don't really back it up, but at the same time, it's because it's not family oriented. So, you know, it's hard to compete against a family of 5 when you're just one person. But it was just easier to ignore, and it was easier to just dive into, you know, whatever work or project I had to do, because that's important. That's always important too. It's not the worst. It's not the end of all worlds. You know, like, yeah, you can feel a little lonely, and Valentine's Day is the day where it really gets exposed a little more, you know, because that's when like the friends that you have that are in relationships, that's the one day you'll know that they will not be able to hang out no matter what. And because they could fuck up every single other day in the year, and then they could have a good Valentine's Day, and a lot of their bullshit will be forgiven at that point. So it's just one of those things where if you fuck that one up, that's it. That's kind of like that one lingers. That one lingers because of how social media is, because they're gonna be exposed to all these other great ones, and they're just gonna have that memory always in their. They're always gonna have that memory of like, well, I mean, this could have been us, but or something like that. But yeah, honestly, I would just I don't know, just get involved, just dive into whatever I was working on a little bit more, and just kind of stay in my room. It wasn't like I'm not really that social of a guy in the first place. So like the 3-4 main friends that I would hang out with, you know, half of them would be in relationships and the other half wouldn't. So maybe, you know, we'd hang out with the other half, which I'm guessing a lot of you guys do. You know, you'll hang out with one half of them, and then the other half um, that's available that day. Or sorry, you'll hang out with the one half that isn't out on dates, and just pretend that Valentine's Day doesn't really exist, kind of thing. Just like, hey, what's up? Hey, and just do whatever it is that you guys do. The only thing is, obviously, you can't hide away from it too much. You'll notice, you know, restaurants are a little more filled. Even places like Buffalo Wild Wings will be a little more filled, just because Valentine's Day doesn't necessarily have to be like a fancy event. You know, you can as long as you're out having fun. That's the most important thing. And yeah, so I mean, I guess what I'm trying to say to the people that are still waiting for that special one, I guess, it's worth it. It's worth the wait. It's worth all the bad days. It is worth waiting for. it's not it's not a good idea to just dive into something, or, you know, beg someone that you don't like for a date for Valentine's just because you don't want to feel lonely. At the same time, that in itself isn't a terrible idea. If you have like that casual friend that it doesn't have a boyfriend or whatever, and or doesn't have a girlfriend, and you kind of just want to help each other, you know, make it not so obvious, I guess, or yeah, you could just help each other just have a better Valentine's Day. Then why not? It's not a big deal. It is possible to have just casual, this casual date that doesn't mean anything, just as long as that's established beforehand, because that's where it gets a little tricky. Obviously, one person goes in thinking one thing, and then they don't relay that information until the end of the night, when it becomes the most awkward to reject them or to let them down, and that's always a big problem. But yeah, it doesn't really have to be the worst thing ever. Let's see. This Pikachu's not coming out too bad. I'm just wondering why mine doesn't look as cool as his. Like, why mine has like super strong shading, and his has like the most softest badass shading of all time. I'm gonna try something real quick. I'm gonna try something. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it gets me what I want out of it. So I'm just gonna put some white here, like they mentioned. Excuse me. Oh my lord. Do they have any other white parts anywhere else? No, they do not. Okay. Also, crap, I fucked up the eye. Let's see. Boom. As far as how to deal with loneliness, if it's something that you can't help but deal with, like I said, for me, I would just dive into work a lot. I would just dive into whatever project I was working on. And if you don't have a project to work on, I suggest you do. I suggest the moment you find something that you're passionate about, really, really stick to it, because the people that are not passionate in this world, they rely on other people for their enjoyment. They rely on other people for their fun, for when they have nothing to do. They rely on other people, and around Valentine's Day, when there's less people to to ask, hey, what are you doing? Because I'm bored. Like, you come through or whatever. That becomes a little more obvious when you don't have that. When you don't have that passion. When you don't have that thing that you can just do by yourself without needing anybody to be around. So I would say a passion is about the most important thing to have around around these events or these holidays. They really go a long way to keeping you company, I guess. And they really come in handy for when you meet another person who's also that passionate about what they're doing, because that's a very good thing to have in common. So if you want to make sure that you have a chance at a great Valentine's Day next year, you just stick to what you're passionate about, and other passionate people will take notice. It's not something that they can avoid paying attention to. It's something that they gravitate to. Everybody. Like I gravitate to Tara's passion, and she gravitates to mine a little bit, and we just, at times, we are in awe of each other, even though we ourselves, probably don't think it's that big of a deal. From another perspective, it's completely different, So, shading's not coming out bad at all. It's actually coming out a little bit better. Hey, so that's the biggest thing I would say is, like, don't stress out about it. Do what you're doing. Don't stop. Keep working at it. Get better, and good things will happen. Good things will definitely happen. Let's see. Here. Yeah. See, I'm getting some tricks here. I'm actually kind of learning. I'm learning. Oh god, that looks like a weird spot there, but you guys know what I mean. How do I make this not take up as much? Do I just, there you go, just like that. Just like striking them all awkward. But it's working though. It's working. I'm getting results. That's the most important thing. Alright. Let's take a little harsher. There you go. I actually like that. That's coming out pretty cool. Look at that. Yeah. It's still a little bit dark for my taste, but I mean, there's nothing I can really do about that, can I? I mean, I could go for the yellow and then lower the opacity all the way to the lowest, and then grab the biggest brush and then see what happens when I tap over that. Does it become a little bit lighter? It does. Oh, that's not bad. I see you, Professor. I'm taking your skills. I'm gonna open up my own academy. Screw you. You're not special. Yeah, see? Pedro, you need to stop immediately. You are learning way too fast. Way too hard. That doesn't make sense. You're learning way too fast. You need to turn the fuck down. Professor, what do you mean you have to turn the fuck down? Shut up, you. I never liked you. Oh my god. Professor, what does it mean to turn the fuck down? What does that mean? I don't know. I'm only 12. I don't understand these terms. Quiet, you. Oh my god. It's too much, man. It's too much. That's the thing. Okay, alright. So a lot of people like to complain about, like, their games not having voice acting and whatnot. That is not a big deal. That is not a big deal. In fact, for a content creator, that actually works out best, because then you could bring out your whatever you want in those characters, Like, if you feel that person isn't jolly enough, you could make them sound jolly. You could make them sound like the jolliest person that ever existed in the world. I'm just right here going ham on my little shading. That's not really coming out yellow enough. We need to turn it up right here. this level of opacity, and then there you go. See, lay it right there. There you go. See, that's powerful. Let's go back. That didn't come out the way I wanted it to. Need to go back a little bit. I cut it off too much. I cut it off too. That's okay. You know what? We'll just go a little darker now. And then go over it. There you go. That's kind of okay, but not really. Let's go back a little more. Lower opacity. There you go. Okay, that's better. That's too dark. How's that? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. It's actually pretty cool. I like it. Pikachu. Alright. To finish the shading, we're going to use some of the background color. Okay? Using the background color on the Pokemon creates a color harmony in your painting. It makes Pikachu look as though it's actually in the environment, not separate from it. Are you ready to turn the fuck up? Yes, I am, Professor. Yes, I am. So we're doing the background now? Wait, he's not giving me any instructions on how to use the background. Whoa. Okay. So what do I do? What? Okay, I'm confused. So I just, okay, so the background could be whatever I want, right? So we're gonna grab the biggest brush right here, and then we're gonna grab the thickest outline. Wow, it wouldn't even let me grab it at first. I'm gonna grab the black. Let's see how obvious this is. That's pretty obvious right there. Okay, we're gonna make demented Pikachu. Or confused Pikachu. It's gonna be like there's some kind of weird, you know, like confused kind of shape here. That doesn't really look as confused as I wanted it to. God damn it. Alright. Okay, that's fine. Now I just need to link these up a little bit by using smaller brushes. Now grab your smaller brushes if you want to fill in outside the lines. Like so. Hey, there we go. It's not gonna come out perfect, but it's okay. Because it'll be perfect for me. So that's all that matters. What was I talking about before? I forget. I know we were talking about Valentine's. We were talking about being passionate about something. That's a big deal. That's the biggest deal. That's the biggest way to avoid like the biggest of setbacks, like or the biggest of letdowns, I guess, because imagine yourself as a person without a passion, okay? You don't really have anything in your life that ever developed into a serious passion, you know, like whether it be, you know, like any form of art or you know, I don't know, building, I don't know. I'm trying to think what other kinds of passion are there other than art. You know, there's a lot of stuff. You got like crafts, arts and crafts you can do. See, I'm still related it to art, scrapbooking, anything, any kind of collecting. What's up?
Music.
There's music, obviously. I consider that a form of art, but yeah, music could be your passion. Working out could be your passion. You know, anything, just anything that you're passionate about, anything that could be potentially passionate. Yeah, you could be potentially passionate about. Also, what happened to my compute? Man, I messed up here. Well, whatever, it's fine. It's okay because he's confused. It's not supposed to make these lines aren't supposed to make sense. But trying to think. I mean, video gaming can obviously be a passion, and that's something you could definitely get lost in pretty easily. But yeah, so I would say so imagine yourself as someone who didn't have one, and then imagine that person relies on a couple people, you know, who that person calls up every day or two. I know we all know at least one person that's like this, and calls up a couple people every couple days and just like, hey man, what are you up to? What are you doing? Oh, we should totally go out. We should totally do something. You know, we should totally you know, like, I don't know, we should totally go clubbing or totally go, you know, just go somewhere. Just go, like, you know, go to this place, I heard there was a party over here, let's go there. You know, and you know for a fact that person, for the most part, that's what they do. That's what they, you know, and that I'm not really blaming them, to be honest. A lot of these people do work full-time jobs, and they kind of just want to take the steam off after work. They don't want to really get involved in anything that could be considered more work. And unfortunately, a passion can be that sometimes. Sometimes it could seem like a second job, and so I definitely understand it from that perspective. It's not It's not something that, everybody has, obviously. But just envision the scenario where on Valentine's Day, those group of friends that that person relied on now, are out on dates with their significant others. What does that person do? I don't know. I imagine that kind of person would be pretty down. And so what I would say to that kind of person, that's, if one of you fall under that category, and I would say try and find something that brings joy in your life. Try and find, it's not, think back to something that you used to really enjoy, and don't think about the reason why you stopped doing it, as in, like, if you just feel like you outgrew it. Don't ever feel like you can outgrow anything. You're watching Pokemon right now. You're watching me draw a Pikachu before you start thinking that you can outgrow things. Okay? Don't let that stop you. And then just do it. Just do it, because there's a reason why I haven't played Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or Diamond Pearl. There's a reason why I haven't played any of those games, and it's because I was so determined to prove my parents wrong when it came to design being a reputable way of making a living, just being like a legitimate option, that I put all my efforts into that. I put all my efforts into showing them that I could make just as much, if not more money with my design than they could with their jobs that they that they had been in half their lives. And it got to that point, and I was still not happy. And that's because it wasn't a true passion of mine. I like designing. I enjoy it. I enjoy it more so when I'm doing it for myself. Because when you do it for other people, just anything, and nobody likes being told what to do. Just in life in general, nobody out there says, well, I am very good at being told what to do. Like, that's my main skill, is that, whatever you do, whatever you say, I'll do. No complaints. There's very few people that are out there that are like that. And with design, it just hurts a little bit more because, you're doing something creatively for somebody. It's a part of your soul a little bit. Like, it's, like, same thing when you're drawing. You're giving them a little piece of what you are. And so it just hurts that much more when they're just like, let's just completely destroy all of that garbage you just brainstormed, and let's do it like this, because I say so, because I'm the one that's paying for it. And it's, it sucks that earlier in life I couldn't stop that from happening. I couldn't just be like, you know what, I don't need you. Because I did need them for all the expenses that I had racked up, like rent and car payments and all that stuff. So I don't know. It wasn't really something that I was too happy with. So, oh, look at that. That actually looks pretty cool. Even though the lines don't match up, it looks cool. Actually, the lines could match up if I just fix this one right here. I would have to go from down here. I could do it. It's just gonna look really, really awkward, like the thickest line you've ever seen of all time. But yeah, I guess you could say I lost a little bit. I got lost a little bit in what I thought other people, I got lost a little bit in proving other people wrong, and not enough on just what makes me happy all around. And so what I'm doing right now makes me a lot happier, and it's a lot less money, but it's worth it. It's worth it. It's gonna, oh wow, that did not come out the way I wanted it to. There you go. It looks horrible. That really does look horrible. I messed up the line so bad on that. I guess I could erase this little part and then just make sure it kind of matches up there a little bit. This is not going to be the best drawing. This definitely is not going to be the best drawing that I've done, obviously. There you go. That kind of looks okay. Not really. Man, that looks horrible. Jesus, this is not a good drawing. Or it's not a good background. They did catch me off guard when they was like, okay, now do a background. It's like, like, see, because this line up here doesn't line up there by the ears doesn't match up with any of the lines down there, but it's okay. It's whatever at that point. I'm just gonna draw this. You okay?
They didn't tell you to do the background. They told you to use the background in the coloring of your Pikachu.
Use the background? What do you mean use the background?
The background color, this brown, they told you to use it in the Pikachu's like shading.
Ah, so Tara apparently has told me not to do the background. That's not what they told me to do.
No, that's what they told you to. They told you to use the Pikachu's color, or I mean the background color, that brown, in Pikachu's shading. You see how you can see this brown over here in the background?
I like my idea better.
I mean, it's not bad. It's beautiful. I love it. I'm just saying that you're wrong.
No, you can't be wrong in art. You can never.
You're wrong in saying that they told you to do a background.
That's true. I'll tell you that
That's what
much.
I'm saying.
But my drawing is better than wrong. It's right. It's perfect.
I'm gonna go now.
Look at this Pikachu now.
I'm gonna go now.
Watch this. Hold on. You're missing the PS to resistance.
I don't.
You ready for this?
I really don't want this.
You ready for this?
You don't want. What the fuck are you doing? God.
Sarcasm of Sickness joining us on this episode of
Bye.
Pokemon Art Academy.
Bye.
Pikachu.
Peace out.
And then right here, we're going to add some blood because he just finished eating something. It's like, oh God. Can we add blood? I don't think we can add it. Yeah, we can't really add it. It's eating its own hand. How about that? Blar. This is a very demented Pikachu. Oh my lord. I did not intend for it to come out this way, but this is the life I chose. Oh my lord. Oh my god, Pikachu, no, what are you doing, Pikachu? And then maybe some spots right here, you know, because it's trailing a little bit. There you go, there's a little bit there. There you go, nice and horrific Pikachu. I don't know how to draw some. I need some red in here. They will not give me red. They refuse. They refuse to give me red. I have pink as my only option. That's bull. But yeah, I think we're done here. This Pikachu's so demented. Oh my lord. Let's play. Yes. Or sorry, go to the next one. Now let's start adding some highlights. No highlights needed, Professor. This thing is already scary enough as it is. The brightest highlights should be the yellow areas that are facing the light. Actually, you know what? I will add highlights to it. I think that will make it even scarier. Let's see here. Grab that, and grab that one, and grab the white. The white. And then start adding these creepy highlights. That's not a big enough pencil for this. There you go. Get that bigger one. There you go. See that? Now those are highlights. This is pretty scary. We should add highlights to the background as well. Because why not? Because it's already part of the drawing now. We have officially taken it too far. So, what's a little further from here? It's not too big of a difference. Yeah, guys, in the comment section below, let me know what you guys did for Valentine's Day. Let me see. It doesn't have to be exclusive to, you know, what you did with your significant other. What did you do on Valentine's Day? Did you just treat it like any normal day? Did you just relax? Did you just play some video games? No, did you watch the other episode of Art Academy that we had on last time? I don't know. Wait, did it air before that? Maybe. Or did it air after? I don't know. Can't recall when the last one actually aired, so disregard that comment. But yeah, let me know what you did. Let me know what you did. Or let me know what the best one you've had is, and then in that same breath, let me know which one's the worst one you've ever had. I'm trying to think about the worst one I've ever had. Honestly, I don't even remember them. I don't even remember the other ones because like they were just me like chilling. They were just me like I was just maybe playing like Smash or just hanging out with friends, or you know, it wasn't really something that I thought about too much. And for most of you, I don't think it is either. I think it's more the perception that you think other people might have. That's kind of what makes it a little bit more of a bummer. It's not that you think that you're, that you shouldn't be single or whatever, or that you're some kind of failure because you're single during that time. I think it's all just what you think other people think. And let me tell you something here, as being one of the other people, I don't think about you at all on Valentine's Day. Just letting you know right now, so you can just go ahead and rest assured that on Valentine's Day the only thing I'm thinking about is the date that I'm on, or whatever it is that I'm doing. That's the only thing on my mind. So you guys just rest assured that you playing video games or whatever it is that you're doing, if you're not on a date with somebody, is none of my concern. Oh my lord, that's not good. That's not good shading at all. Yeah, that looks kind of cool if I leave it like that. Pikachu, you are so creepy. Okay, I think we're almost done here. We only got the, oh my lord, no, that's not the color I wanted at all. I wanted the white one. There you go. There you go. That's pretty, okay, so right here, okay, so it's kind of cool. So I'm supposed to get rid of the lines as I'm drawing it. Is that what's supposed to happen? Because I'm right here trying to keep the lines as much as possible, but I guess I shouldn't be. I guess I should be open to getting rid of them. So I am. I will now get rid of I will now get kind of rid of some of the lines. I think I was definitely supposed to use the other colors. The background color, like Tara said, to make the background with, but that would definitely make it creepier. So let's do that. You know what? No, let's make it even darker than that. Let's not even go with the background color. Let's make it darker than that. Let's do this color. Yes, that's perfect. That's super dark. Let's do that. Yeah, see, there you go. Boom, 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 no, 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 no. Oh, I really don't want to do all of this, so maybe just, yeah, we're not gonna do all of it. We're just gonna, yeah, we're not gonna do any of that at all. we already filled in the wrong thing for a really long time. We're just gonna move on to the next thing. Let's see. Continue to the final step. Okay, let's take a minute to touch up our painting a little. We can use background color to add a faint reflection on the black tips of the ears. Okay. Add faint pink and yellow reflections in each eye, similar to the Jirachi lesson. It's a good idea to tidy up your image as you go along too. Oh yeah, I guess mine is pretty messy. I'll clean them up right now. Okay. I know what you're talking about. My edges are perfect. Not really, but what am I supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to be adding a little more highlight to the ears. Okay, so just scratch, scratch, scratch. There you go. And then scratch, scratch, scratch. And then there you go. Alright. And then add something to the eyeballs, I believe they said. Okay, that's fine. That's fine with me. Because we could make these eyeballs evil eyeballs. Hold on. Yeah, we could make them demented eyeballs. So instead of that, we're doing them like this. Yeah. That's right there. That is perfect. It's almost like he's high on its own, like, yeah. If this is too disturbing for you guys, I apologize. Oh my lord, I'm starting to scare myself a little bit. This is kind of freaking me out. It's like, Pikachu? Pikachu, no. You used to be adored by millions of children. What happened to you? Pikachu. Oh god, no. No. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now in my mentality. And then a little bit of yellow here, I believe, and a little bit of yellow here is what they said, or what it looks like. And there you go. Actually, you know what? Let's add some shading here. That's what I want to add. I want to make sure that people know that this is the mouth and that he's biting into it. So maybe a little. There you go. See? Ah, yes, yes. It's perfect. Oh my lord, that is fucked up. Pikachu. Look into the face of evil. Blah. Oh my god. Okay, next one. I think we're done here. I think I'm done with life. I think I'm. I think I need to take a break. Oh my god. Play. Yes. Continue on to the next step. Okay. The final step is to add some bright white highlights, okay? Place the highlights in the eyes and add just a few spots in the yellow areas. You can also add a touch of white to the tips of the ears using the lowest opacity, okay? Okay, what? I'm supposed to do what? Oh, I see. Like a little bit of a glow. Yo, that's even better for the eyes. Holy crap. Let's do that. I'll finally get access to the white. Okay, here we go. Or unless we had it before and just, oh my god, that is perfect. Oh my god, why is that so perfect? That is messed up. Tara, look at this. It's beautiful. It's so pretty. Oh, so pretty. It's so pretty and dead. Da da da. Splash, 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 splash. There you go. And then add a little more, I guess, bright white over here. Okay. Actually, that didn't come out the way it's supposed to. Gotta make sure that's perfect. Blotch, blotch, blotch. Gotta blotch it. Gotta blotch it in there. There you go. And then maybe some up here, I guess, is what's going on. Blotch, blotch, blotch. Blotch, blotch. Blotch. Oh, shit. Blotch. Start stabbing it. This is how you do it, guys. This is how you get your blotching effect in here. Just stab, 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 stab. And there you go. And then a little more along the top here. Stab, 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 stab. Let's get it all in there, guys. There, just like that. Where I feel like this would have been better suited for like a Halloween kind of episode. Unfortunately, Halloween will, by the time it gets here, will already be more than done with Art Academy. I think we already had a Halloween episode, actually. We did. Oh my lord, we did have a Halloween episode already. Not bad. We've been doing this for a while then, guys. Let's see. A little bit of yellow right here. Blotch, 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 blotch. Just blotching it up over here. Blotch. Blotch, blotch, blotch. There you go. And a little bit of the darker one. Blotch, 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 blotch. There you go. See, we're doing great. We're doing great, guys. We're doing great. I think we're done. I think I'm scared. Just gonna move on. This is the end of the session. Are you ready to finish? Yes, please. Oh my lord. That's it. You've completed the apprentice course. Look at this, Professor. I really took a lot of care with this one. It's not that bad. It's actually kind of cute. It's actually not that bad. It looks like Tara's plushie. It's what it looks like. She has a horrendously disfigured, like a little pillow thing that really needs, like, we need to take it to Build-A-Bear and add some stuffing to it because it really needs it. Excellent. I see you chose to draw a female Pikachu as well. I did? Oh, yes, I definitely added that tail notch on purpose. Oh my god. You. That's the first time one of her responses actually made me laugh. Oh my lord. You've gained more experience with paints, pencils, shading, and highlighting. You've also learned how effective it can be to use the background color in your images. In fact, you can get the same effect by simply leaving gaps in your base colors. It lets the natural color of the background show through as part of the image. You can try this technique out in free paint sometime, but for now, I believe we're running late for today's graduation ceremony. Late, better run! Yes, finish up and I'll see you there. Lesson complete! Hey! Like, Pedro, you have scared too many children. We cannot, in our right mind, let you through. See, that just looks wrong. It doesn't even look like it belongs as part of that background, like, at all. So we're just gonna continue and save and finish? Yeah, save and finish. It's about to tell me you've been drawing for a while. Do you realize this? Like, oh no, I thought the pain in my throat was something else. Yeah, I could tell. Here we go. You finished. Yes, I did. Continue. Yes. I wonder what the graduation ceremony is gonna look like here. We're gonna get like a speech or like some kind of song, or like we're gonna get like those little hats going up, or how does that work? Okay. Phew, that's definitely got harder. My drawings are way better now. I feel like I could tackle almost any Pokemon. Congratulations on completing the apprentice course. Allow me to present your second graduation certificate. Hey, so is this like our bachelor's? I'm guessing it's like our bachelor's. However, there's still another course for you to complete, our master's. The graduate course will cover many advanced techniques and teach you to draw cool Pokemon in a variety of different styles. Let me update your ID card once again. and I'll see you back in the classroom. Hey, not bad. Ooh, that's an orange. No, it's not orange. It's like magenta and yellow. Yes, I said magenta.
Oh man, I thought we learned everything we needed to be Pokemon artists. But I'm not giving up now. I'm still going to be the best in the world. Let's go.
You've been playing Art Academy for a while. Why not take a break to refresh your perspective? I don't even think it knew what the hell it meant when it typed that line out. To refresh your perspective. Perspective on what? Like life? Like, I really do think my perspective is a little off right now. It's not my voice that's dying. It's not my eyes that hurt. My perspective needs some refreshing. You have unlocked new content. Look out for this icon. Alright. So in the we are now in the graduate course, guys. And we get our choice. Did we get a choice? Ooh, Sylveon, and Charizard, and Mewtwo. So we're gonna have to do one of these each, right? So yeah, in the comment section below, let me know which of these I should do. Should I do Vulpix or Sylveon? And then after that, should I do Lapras or Lucario? And then after that, should I do Charizard or Mewtwo? So it looks like Mewtwo saying hi in the background. Hi, it's me, it's Mewtwo. Hey, hey, look at me. Hey, hey, hey. And Charizard's just like, dude, stop it, you're embarrassing us. Alright, I think we're done. I think if I go to lessons. Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, go back. Go back? What the hell? Oh, I can't even. Okay. That's weird. So it shows us. Okay, so go to lessons. So we really don't. Okay, never mind. Don't vote on it because we don't have a choice. We only get to do one of each. I'm right here thinking that because it showed me both of them at the top. Then, no, then I go to lessons and then yeah. Okay, so we're doing Vulpix next time, and then Lapras, and then Charizard, and then like a Mega Pikachu for the graduate course or whatever they have for us. Most likely a Mega Pikachu or something. So we'll see you guys next time. Until then, you know, you keep on sprouting and stuff like that, and be sure to submit more to hashtag Lumiose Art Academy because we don't have any more and we need some more next time. And I've already shown you guys that I'm not afraid to show 4 empty slots. Don't embarrass me. Don't come through for me, guys, please. Don't make me come up with like 5 drawings by myself submitted across 5 different new Twitter accounts that I create. You're gonna, if I do that, you really are gonna be able to tell. Like it's gonna be like, okay, Hall of Fame. Let's see here, Bulbasaurus Lover 37. Right. Sounds pretty cool. Bulbo Squad 95. Yeah, pretty cool art. Let's see, the Pedro Rules 95. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool. And then that was gonna be like Bulbasaur Pedro. Nah, I can't. I got nothing. Later, guys.